welcome in for the Friday scrims. Of course, we have 3 games tonight. We've got a few things to talk about. Things are looking good for Farlight, aren't they? If you've been on YouTube and Twitch, if you live in China, and anywhere else around the world as well, and you happen to get a golden ticket and get into the beta. I didn't, but thankfully Josh did. Co-cast. We actually played some of those games a little earlier. Maybe we'll put some of that footage on a little bit, but there's the room name up there, TGR. Watch live at ListerBungi, YouTube 111. I think someone is going for that mod, aren't they, TGR? ListerBungi! That's me, and as I said, we are filling up the lobby for Sunder Realms. We are in week 2 of what we have called the UD playoffs. UD standing for Update Deficiency Playoffs, just as we all wait for that. No need to worry, no need to, if you didn't get in the beta. We'll fill up these lobbies and we'll get in there. We'll have a full lobby to play against and wait until the update gets here. How many have we got in there? Can you hear that gunfire, guys? Just let me know in chat. I was having a little bit of trouble earlier. So, get yourself in. There are already 40 in the room. As well, if you want to sign up and get scored, you're gonna get yourself over to, where did I put that? Where did I put it? Good, good, good. That means we'll be able to hear Josh as well. If you want to get your, if you're in the lobby and you want to get scored, you're going to want to get yourself over to the Discord server, register your team. It's just like Christmas, multiple Lister streams. I'm feeling it a little bit. I was up there. Miwa from Wire has signed up. Just hit the transfer window. So watch out for Wire in this one. He was playing Attack Freedom, moved into Wire's team this week. Yeah, Corrupted, in case you didn't know, TGR. I know Corrupted. You see, about a year ago, he used to come in and cast with me and Josh. He's part of the Legend Scrim staff as well. So he didn't just get given it. Hello, Dryad Girl. Is that the forest fairy girl or the wood nymph girl with the Dryad at the front? I don't know. Maybe you can elucidate beyond that. Ah, there we go. Which one? The first one or the second one? Now I'm even more confused. Hello, Dan. You've got so many accounts, Dan. Yeah, yeah. Or other sort of, what do you say, like pagan type of fairies in the woods in the forest. You just said it. That's my real name, of course. That's my real name, TGR. You already know it. Should be able to get you guys up as well. Where are we with the lobby? Where are we with the lobby, Joshua? I can't see. I know. His name's Legend Scrims as well. I'm trying to find you. I did tell you guys last week as well, we brought someone else on the team at Legend Scrims to do scoring, Nazira, and he's put together a lovely little spreadsheet. As I said, if you want to get yourself scored on these scrims weekly and have your chance to play in 3v3 tournament at the end of the season, which we're going to put, it's another 2 weeks worth of games. Get yourself in that Legend Scrims Discord. Where is it? I've lost it. It was so good, I've lost it. It's somewhere in this chat. There it is. Okay. There we go. So this is what the rankings are looking like at the moment. With Attack at the top, but they have just transferred Freedom over to see if they're in the lobby tonight when we get Josh over and that lobby's full. That lobby has just started. That means I will put this away for now, but as you can see, rated in second, Inori third, and Ewin, and we've got Wire to come on and get themselves some points as they've just registered. As I said, get yourself in there. But for now, that's all down to Nazira. I would not take any credit for his work, but we have got the game number 1 coming. That means we bring in Legend Scrims. That is his name. The creator of the Legend Scrims, the one and only. No pale imitations. You see anything that looks like Legend Scrims, that is not Legend Scrims.
It's not us.
Is the creator of the Legend Scrims, my analyst caster for tonight, and the proud winner of a Farlight Beta golden ticket. How we doing, Joshy?
Doing great. I am feeling so good about the future of Farlight and just everything that entails right now. Obviously, as you said, got my hands on a golden ticket, and that's like winning the lottery, obviously. I'm sure everyone's had their chance to take a look at least at some form of gameplay at this point, but I just want you guys to know, like, if you haven't got your hands on it, and you're enjoying the current patch, you are going to love the new patch. I promise you that so much. There's just so much goodness to it. Everything feels so clean. It looks good. Like, you cannot go wrong. I am so hyped, and I can't wait for everyone to get their hands on it, because it is different. It just feels like a different game. I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah, I had to watch from the sidelines. It was smooth. We might get some of that gameplay up a little later on, but as we start here, it is game number 1 for this evening. And we are following... We've just gone over to Command HQ with the newly registered Wire, and this is the resource area.
Oh. Gotta love starting with it. Just walking in the door, finding a gold M4 off drop. Starting off strong, your boy gone. I guess your boy V would make more sense.
Just a little bit more. We have to wangle right over to those early fights and early sprays. And we were following Squad 20. Ember's got himself in a tricky situation. He's had to fend off 2, but he's not going to manage it. But M gets knocked. He's going to be able to.
We've got attack here. We've got Sinwar this time with Sacred and Mbappe. That's going to be a strong team. Starting off strong. Tracking's gone down. Trying to look for a finish onto the last player on Team 14, but not going to do too much there. The Fade takes most of the damage from... Oh, man. Maybe, actually. Wow, down to 1 HP. That was actually a lot closer from Mbappe than he probably even expected there. But yeah, using the Fade there was pretty smart. Got over the the zone from Phantom and just got into the corner, but he was definitely kind of almost pincered and boxed into such a small space that he almost went down there.
Well, yes, this is the attack lineup, and we got Sinwar, who's been substituted in this week, and we'll have to go back over there. But look at Refinery. Desi Prohead almost flying down to a bombardment on squad number 12. Feeling confident. These early fights.
Desi's got that nice PDW skin. Big flex.
Taking out that Freddy. Able to see that he's getting that heal off. He puts down his ultimate. That's going to split him in half, but that's not really going to be able to save him. Phantasma gets knocked. And now back over in Rocky Zone. We're getting pulled all over the map. Little clusters of players everywhere. It can be dangerous for your team, because obviously if one of you gets taken down and you're running away to that res beacon, you're going to bump into a lot of players. We're at 16 in a duo at the moment in the middle of Rocky Zone. Going to get any more loot before going into any more engagements.
Team 10, that's also in Rocky Zone, is a little split. There's one person outside of Rocky Zone, but Team 5 kind of sandwiched in between just about everyone. So it's going to be interesting to see how teams manage to take, space here in this Rocky Zone area. Oh no, you can't be pushing up into wire like that unless you're able to pull something like that off there. I don't know, that was, Spectator made that one look remarkable, but Angel Death there must have hit every single bullet.
He floated up into the air, spread his wings, and took out the Pretender KM. He's not playing with the wire lineup that will get rated tonight, but there's Ross. Oh, that was beautiful. A nice little play of Freddy there, being behind the Momoy, spraying them down. That's what we like to see.
I'm gonna sorry to hype up the new patch a little bit more, but I gotta say, Freddy in the new patch feels so clean. Just everything just feels so much more responsive. You cannot go wrong. If you're in Ross's shoes, you're gonna be happy to once the new update drops. I can tell you that.
Oh, it was so... We'll get some of that up, but the first-person view on Freddy was so smooth. His kit's so much smoother and easier to use. It's a lot quicker. It's not stilted. It does have a bit of a... Like
it's just not clunky. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice.
That wire.
Oh, they're so rude. They just run in just as a ball. Like, that's so scary. Imagine having 3 people just like as just a brick wall unit like that. Terrifying.
And you're not going to be able to get across a brick wall. You're going to have to have something pretty powerful. That brick wall continuing to move forwards. A moving brick wall. It's pretty goddamn scary.
Back over this Rocky Zone area. Now we've got Ross. This is the Freddy that we saw earlier, using that clone to get a bit of an advantage in this fight here. He lost all shields on both of his opponents right at this point now, so we're gonna have to decide if they want to push up. Gonna use the stun. That's a lot faster in the new update, so oh man, that would have connected for sure. There is a Team 17 player coming in potentially in a vehicle, so they're gonna have to worry about a third party. I think Ross has taken that as a... Oh, maybe not. I was thinking maybe as a hint to disengage, but so far not. Gonna use the clone to maybe get behind and do something sneaky. They haven't shot it out. They do shoot out.
Shoot it out now. He's not gonna be able to do that move again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wouldn't have used my movement ability here. And that car approaching.
Nice. They've just got a one-track mind, getting behind Demi. Shooting him down, but the car is pulling in. But we're not going to see what happens when that car pulls in. Just outside Rocky Zone. Squad number 18.
Oh no, that's what happened to the car.
It got grounded.
Straight on through. They were like, we don't want to deal with it. And then you run into Pan J, Mr. 718. That's not ideal at all. They have the final boss in front of them there. That must be the Rock. Watch out.
The Ross, they roll down towards that area with that. Oh look, here comes Wire over here as well. The Freddy comes out, but Wire are behind and just blaze on through, and here's a fight now. The wall coming up against Inori. They're trying to suspend him, just zone him out, but he gets shot out.
One of the few people using that gold attachment on the BSS. Gonna be interesting to see what he can do with it. Panjay playing a side angle. Gonna probably be kind of the big deal breaker in this fight. Freedom's getting low.
Freedom's getting low, pushes back the Ember ultimate, saving for a while, but comes in his squad number 10 as a solo and try and pip some of these players off. I know there's Angel of Death is behind there too. It's just became a cluster. They are getting taken out by Wire. Freedom with that low health. There's a chance now for Inori to push forwards and take advantage of this. The squeaky comes out to try and get out of there, but Inori see it and they push forwards. Freedom on the floor. They're trying to make sure he's down. Reaper has been killed there. Miwa down. Furious left and surrounded by Inori, and they are able to take down Wire.
I gotta say, if there is one thing about this fight here, it's a good way to make sure that you're staying high up on our new leaderboard for the weekly matches here. So can't really go too wrong. It's also obviously going to help their match in the rest of this match here. Angel Death getting taken out
by Mister. Those points racking up their attack. Oh, being at the top of that leaderboard at the moment. So that's another one to look out for as this carries on here. Papa Jack trying to put them down though. Mbappe down to a slither, surrounded, gets knocked down, but his team's in the area. Faker and Sinwar just behind there as they loot the body, coming to disrupt this heal. Throw down the bow ultimate, scatter them, able to get away for now.
Oh, got a res off there. Bopin has gotten buzzied, so back into this matchup. Is a 3v3 situation. Papa Jack trying to push up closer.
Probably not the best decision. Mbappe and Sinwar going to follow him, make him regret that. And now his teammates are down 2-2. They loot that body. There's a team coming in from the right-hand side. Mbappe points them out.
Team 7's gonna fly. Yep. Not far enough
for now. No, Mbappe. They've landed in Mbappe's murder zone. Comes out with the Vector SMG, trying to get up close, but it's a Maggie. She evades for now. Swaps to the shotgun. Thumps in those shells. And Mbappe's domain is not something you should take lightly.
Really gotta dodge that murder zone of Mbappe. I didn't realize that it was necessarily called that, but I mean, now that I've heard that, I mean, it makes sense. That guy does act with a lot of intent. Very dominant player, and look at, there's two more potential victims right in front of him.
And they don't even know it. They don't look scared. They should be a little bit more scared than this as they go up for that res, and Tragic Queen gets cracked. Papa Jack is alone and must be feeling scared, getting ticked away by that zone anyway. Watch that kill feed as Inori's dad slides onto the stage and takes out Bailey. This is our top killer in the UD playoffs at the moment. Panjay's got the most kills here, though.
Just like the timing of that there, just got on top. Made sure that there wasn't even a chance for the Michelle to even take advantage of that ult or use it for any sort of, utility. Getting right on top of a player is so powerful in that way.
She didn't even know what had happened. She thought she'd got to safety.
Really?
And Nori's rotate is looking pretty easy as Jonathan tries to stop them, but they've putting up a shield of golden wall of shield, and they're near a sponsor box. That's a potential option for them. Zone nearby.
Mbappe has still two teammates left alive, but they're quite split at this point. But they're still, I mean, if there's, in terms of teams left alive, I think it is just those two teams. Just, attack versus Nori here. So we are coming down to the final fight, it seems. We just got to see how the fight is exactly contested or starts out. It seems like potentially Mr. is going to be the one starting by taking some damage there.
And Mbappe takes to the sky to try and get Mr. into his kill zone. He's pinging furiously. He wants him dead.
ATCTK has it set up really aggressively. They've got the high ground, but Dan pushed up there. Didn't really mind. He used his ultimate to buy him some positioning and some space. And now, thankfully, because they were able to shoot him back down, they do have the building control again here. But you're going to have to worry that once two of them get close enough, they're definitely going to most likely want to pounce.
It looks like that's what they're gearing up to do. Dan didn't want to give any ground. He gets round to the side, hoping for some angles. Panjay is opening it up too, just trying to make it harder for Attack to hold this building. They are going to have to move as the zone moves though as well. That's not positioned in the zone. Mbappe off to the side. What can he do here?
Arguably, they must think Mbappe is from a different team here. You don't think that the solo player that was shooting you from behind is with the team that was like holding up on the building here. So obviously Mbappe is making a lot of noise here, a lot of pressure, so it could try to almost make himself look like he's multiple players if he continues this up.
And spits of fire comes over. They might want to stop that. But at the moment, it doesn't look like that's on their agenda.
It's gonna be hard if they get themselves there's something to pull the zone away there. They could just go. I mean, they know they're in lab. Go to the opposite side of the zone. It doesn't look like they have. They are trying to continue to look for that same fight they had gone for before. But we're seeing the teams actually almost mirror each other. They're going south, they're going north. It's you know, now we're both on outside of the zone for some reason, and neither teams are fighting. So it's just been an interesting situation of trying to find position and figure out what they want to do here.
We need to see what they got from that airdrop as well. It could be a deadly weapon. They got the RB to come out as they round this mountainside now. It's going to be hell to pay for Attack, but Anori need to get their points up, and they're looking to take out Attack here as it closes in. The sky turns red and pushes Attack back a little further. They were trying to get comfortable there. Not going to let them, and here comes the fray. Dan's ultimate coming out again to push Attack back a little further.
Oh, that's the Arbiter.
There it goes. Knocking out Faker and Attack down to a duo against the red wall of shields from Anori's squad 18. Sinwar gets knocked, and now they look to take out the final player. Mbappe down, and RB to the back, it looked like.
It definitely did. Close range and probably a no scope when you're that close. It's definitely almost just as easy. Those bullets feel extra mighty thick when you're close just like that. So great game from Anori there, having Mr. 718 as a backup there. Great firepower between the three of them.
It was a lovely game, and I know there's some people in chat asking for registration. I'll just get onto that in a little while. We're just going to roll through the scoreboard here. Panjay took the most kills on that team there. That'll put him in position to catch up with Dan a little. But Mbappe gets himself a lot of kills as well.
Me with 6 is always a solid feeling game there as well. Good way to start off, getting introduced with the scoring there as well, obviously. Finish, I'll just do one more scroll up and down just to make sure that we got everything seen, just in case I missed anything.
There we go.
Nice.
And we'll take you over to the studio. And I can tell you, Mr. Dollar, yes, you can just play in the game. The room details, Josh is getting that set up right now, but that will be the room details up there in the top right. Watch live at ListerBungi YouTube, and the password's 111111. If you're on the game, you will get an invite from Joshua as well. Just accept that and you'll get straight into the room. Yo, Sakoi-sa, are you going to be playing tonight? They just missed a banger. It's going to be down to attack to try and take out a Nori and make sure that they keep that top podium. I mean, if people want it, we could do that. That commission that you had done of me, we could put that up. Some legend scrims or something. Maybe. Down to demand, of course. GG, Dan. Was you point blank range with an arbiter in Mbappe's back on that last kill? That's what it looked like. As well, I'm sure Josh would sign it as well, if you want him. That's the point. We need to commission
I am down to sign
artwork
things.
of. There we go. He's down to sign things. Commission artwork. So that room is up now, guys. So get yourselves in there. Rook is just in here putting me to work, are you? What exclusive content would you want? So there we go, map 1 is done. That means we have 2 more rooms. There we go, map 1 is done. So that means we have 2 more rooms. There is currently a poll in the chat, so make sure you make your vote count in there. Looks like Sunset City is winning. Bear in mind as well that you're not going to see that map for much longer. Obviously, we don't know when the update is going to be, but sometime soon. We've got about 10 days, I think, on this beta. Custom video of Lister saying, "You're the best player he's ever met." Well, that would be lies, wouldn't it? So, game 2, Mr. Dollar, if you're still in here. But if you did want to sign up your team, so you get onto that leaderboard and on the spreadsheet, there's the Discord you need to be in, and look for the weekly sign-ups. Get yourself in there. I was saying, did you get the arbiter and shoot Mbappe point blank, Dan? That's what I was asking you. It looked like he'd put up the ultimate and you were just in there with a with a barrel no scope down his back. Yeah, it looked funny. Let's see if I can get up while we wait. Joshua's gameplay from earlier on today. From the beta. Looks like Kyb's playing as well at the moment. What do you want, chat? Do you want Kyb's or Josh's?
Pat, I'll cry.
Chat, he's gonna cry if you don't choose Josh. We best just choose Josh just to make sure. There we go. It's Josh from earlier. Can you guys hear that though? There you go. You should be able to hear that now.
One thing I also want to comment about is how good the game looks. That's only on smooth. That's
Yeah.
like the second highest graphic setting.
It just was. The bitrate got a bit choppy at this point, I think, but it was very. It was. Now I've got two Joshes in my ear as well, so I'm getting a bit confused.
Taking a
I just
cannon
thought
too,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it took forever to turn, bro. Oh, I can't.
more,
you can't
more.
turn it all the way.
Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. Oh, in front of me, in front of me, in front of me.
Guido, cracked. Ooh, I'm cracked. Farm, fuck you.
别想打倒丫丫，击碎了他的后盾。丫丫还没升级。补充弹药。
We're trying to leave. Can't do that.
Ah, had to reload.
完美泄露
Good，stuff.
慢走不送。不好意思啦，淘淘。
There was a phantom there, dude. She's invis. Couldn't see her, no alerts, nothing.
正在补充后
She's
盾。
there. That's crazy.
30秒，离下个安全赛区很远。
Damn, needs a buff. Well, I didn't get any alerts that she was there, so maybe that's the buff.
Oh, we
Jesus
human.
God! Jesus
Oh,
God!
man.
brother. Holy!
That's something. Holy, that was more than I expected.
Yeah.
Started. Oh, there's behind us.
Oh, that's enough of that for now, guys. The room has started. That's the second room. So that means we bring Josh back over. Get the room started up for you guys.
If you guys haven't, make sure you vote in the poll. Don't forget that. We need to know if you guys want to take one, or well, I guess not one final, but potentially, one of the final trips to Sunset City.
Yeah, not yet
Or if
until
you'd
we
like
get
to-
that final date. So we know it will be the final one. Maybe that week we should just do Sunset City. I don't know. I don't know if chat would like that.
Sunset only. Yeah.
Yeah. Although saying that, when I was doing weekly games last week, I was surprised to find out that Zona, he does his first game on Sunset, then Sunder, and then Sunset City. So it's a Sunset City sandwich that he does.
Oh, interesting. Sunset favored.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting.
Not sure why he made
I
that
know.
choice.
I
I,
mean, it's
didn't ask,
definitely-
but
Yeah, right. Definitely a different play style that you have to play it. But it's one thing. Everyone has a lot more experience on that map. At the end of the day, it's been around a lot longer. I don't know if more recent players that's necessarily true though.
yeah. And it was stacked as well. The lobby was completely stacked. So
I bet.
yeah, I found that pretty interesting. Auto spectator started. We can bring you in and watch myself, ListerBungi and Joshua Legend scrims for game number 2 of tonight's UD playoffs.
Oh man, it's UD still, but technically for some of us, oh so lucky,
They
not so deficient.
no. Desi Prohead back in Refinery again. Let's see if he's able to do a repeat of that opening from the last game. He's chasing out Spirit. Down comes the... Oh, his name's
Desi's
escaping me.
running.
Oof. He is. It's not going to be a repeat for Desi. Spirit's after him with the striker shotgun. His team needs to either push or get the hell out of here.
starting off a little laggy, and the spectate seems they're jumping a little. Hopefully that's not going to continue. Might be just early game. A lot of action going on, obviously, there. We got ATTTK and Nova Bazaar here, and they've started out by, I assume, getting into a lot of action. Starting off Sinwar getting Mebi, and another kill is getting taken there as well. We got Inori here with Mr. again.
The winners of game number 1. Getting those early kills in there. Papa Jack again, who was isolated by Mbappe from the last game, is getting shot down early here. J Dizzle was saying that, I don't know if you find this to be true, Josh and chat, but people with that brown bow skin usually tend to be sweats. Is that something you found?
That does sort of seem to track. I don't know. For what it's worth, I will say, I mean, this could be wrong, but I mean, a lot more of the bow players that you run into in general will feel like sweats. I mean, he is one of the most stacked characters, and currently most played characters. If you look at even at like the player leaderboard for character leaderboards, like there is so many high level bow players right now.
It'll be interesting to see if the meta lets that continue. Looks like he's going to get a bit of a nerf as this fight goes on between Hooter. It's down. Cammy here. Last one on his team. Mobile players as well in a PC lobby, so doing well for himself here. But back to that bow question. Did we get confirmation on damage from the ult on yourself?
Yes.
And did we get confirmation on
it? It does do damage to yourself. It does not hurt your team. So it's one of those things where like it's good, it will do damage, but like you can to yourself, but like your teammates can take advantage of it, like to the extent that no one else in the match can. Like, everyone else will have to avoid it, including yourself. But your 2 teammates are in a safe space.
I like that. That's an interesting. That's going to open up a few possibilities of how that's going to be used a little bit differently now. Interesting.
Right, it's one of those things where it's just like adds a little bit more complexity. There's just like a little bit of things you know, the player playing has to consider and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be one of those things that, you know, stays forever. You know, obviously, you know, things may change. Things may obviously patch notes change week to week. You know, it might end up with not having to worry about it. We got Inori and ATTK clashing in lab. This is a big fight here.
Yeah, if they can take them out early here. It's Faker going up against 2, though. You see his health gets shredded. On the other side of the map now, though, in Spirit earlier from Refinery, we see now getting rated, so handy stuff. Put up the ultimate to protect them, but it's not going to deter them. They'll just go round the outside. Flying in with the car.
Oh gosh, absolutely. That kind of like whip around the side there to the left was almost like perfect. I'll be honest, Immortalized knows how to drive.
It definitely was. He's chasing down poor Tifa. In desperation, has to throw down the smoke in the building. Bomb looks from on the outside of boat. He's firing into the smoke. Hits a few. And hits it down to his knees. And goodbye, good night, Tifa.
Okay, I'm here. GS Beast as a teammate there. They've got 1 player down to 1 HP. Gonna probably finish that kill. But there's still more around, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Go up to a high ground maybe too. To see that. Get some loot, it looks like.
And a res.
And the res.
Left around them. Take a look at the map there. Bottom side heavy right now.
Bottom side heavy with the heavy hitters. It's Ganori's Dan takes down Beast. And his attack is in the same area. And we've got Nori's
so split from the rest of his team though.
What's going on? What's happening with Dan?
Screw auto director, let's watch this. Dan is just feeling himself. He's solo. He's getting hunted down. They're getting chased by Faker and Sinwar. That's not what you want to see, but he's got some distance. He's got some room. I mean, worst case, he turns around, gets some damage that, you know, can make just about anything happen at that point.
It's choosing to run at the moment, though. There's no need. Pushing himself right up against the zone. His teammates are far away and will easily res him if he does get knocked, as you said, so not too much of a fuss for him. Sinwar not going to want to let him get away and want to get themselves that confirmed kill and get themselves on that leaderboard as well for the UD playoffs.
Definitely quite important, and we are seeing that Dan is just going to decide to play in zone for now. Looking like there is quite a lot of empty space around the map right now. It is just these kind of two teams, and I mean partial two teams here that are kind of in this bottom part of the map for now. Oh, there's big action happening in the middle though. Where are we? Nope.
Still at that
Probably
bottom end. Looks like Mister was taken down, and so we're trying to get this sponsor box.
Just click. Saved it.
Did we see where that came from? Was that from Mbappe?
It did look like it was from Mbappe there. Oh, but that's a little scary there. We got Wire just outside. They're not really even deciding to push right now. Almost just holding here and waiting just a little bit longer. They have decided to make some action. Nope, they're just hanging out. They've decided they don't really care about this. They're looking for the win. They're looking to stay alive right now, I guess, for now.
Yeah, Mbappe baited Panjay in there, was hoping to get the knock. He has separated them, but Panjay comes in for a pincer attack on Mbappe to make sure he's not going to trouble them anymore, and puts down Mbappe. And the rest of attack are in Nova Bazaar.
Open that sponsor box, guys.
Wire going for the airdrop instead.
Take a look at the map real fast. Oh, never mind. This is a fight we're obviously looking forward to here.
It's a duo of Inori against Wire. Look how they split, Josh. They do this a lot. One of their go-to.
Still fighting HTTK.
It's just
too. That's
holding
crazy.
him up on the zone. Out comes that ult bomb. It's going to push them back. They're going to use this to an advantage to try and zone out Inori a bit. Pushing forwards. Not going to be able to slink off there safely though, Josh.
Yeah, I don't think they're just quite fast enough at this point here. As you said, slinking off there. I don't think they're going to try to commit to the fight here. Dan's grouping up with his team there, slowly making that rotate just a little bit closer. And Sinwar and Faker, they've just more or less came out with a long rotate. I'd say that's more or less what they came out with there.
It looks like Dan gave them a slip a little bit. They're still around in that zone, but Nori's Dan making his push up. He's found Miwa. He's come to help out the team with the Thunder DMR. Cracks that shield and joins Inori here.
Don't worry about Team 10 potentially coming in from behind there. That was immortalizing. So if he pulls up with that whip, it's going to be a quick entrance for sure.
They're looking to finish this fight off quickly. So they're not going to be quite aware that Team Squad number 10's there, but going in to wipe Wire off the edge of the map here. Shield advantage, and Furious is looking dangerously low.
Uh-oh.
He's left alone, surrounded, but Team 10 making that push in from that side. Tacticals go down to aid the retreat, but he's getting peppered as he goes across the bridge. Shield not cracked though. He might just do it.
And I think it's mostly because Team 10 pushed in there. May have caused a little bit of anxiety for Team 16. Just that extra additional pressure. You can't really push. Why would you want to push out a zone and out of such a good position? And look, it's almost cost them there. Dan is down.
He's down, and the rest of squad number 10 pushing in. What will Inori do in this situation here? Looks like Panjay's putting a bit of distance away. And we can see Mister doing the same.
I wonder if either of them have a Buzzy, maybe.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that wasn't how he planned it to go down. It's shredded a little, and Team 10 are surely going to chase that. He comes hopping over the top of the brow of the hill. The Panjay puts up a fight, but ultimately, Immortaled takes him out. And where's the rest of his team?
One player is just Mr. left, going for the res, gonna go for the, I guess, get everyone back in the game. They're gonna have a little bit of a rotate to zone, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. That's gonna be moving over here to Siren. Immortalized, just a quick, he just jumps so much, he just moves around very quickly and makes sure that almost no bit of movement is wasted there.
He's taking names. He's got himself 5 kills. He's going to give chase in that squeaky, but Furious takes that kill.
That's scary. Yeah, you just see you're the person that you think that is your prey just getting taken out like that. It's just like, oh man, gotta be a little bit more careful now.
I think he took it more as an insult. He looked a little bit furious with this. He's pushing on, saying, I need another kill, guys, and it's going to have to be one of you.
Gotta replace that one, you know? Still quite a few people left alive. 16 players. Honestly, quite competent teams at this point here. Panjay getting taken down. That's a second time at this point. They're not what he has been hoping for, and now it's going to be up for Team 16 to pull off something absolutely magnificent. Dan's 1 HP. It's down to Mr. I think only.
He goes into the zone and he tries to hide from Squad 10 as they just fortify this position and wait to make that next move. They put out the ult in Mr's direction. He's able to sidestep it though. Spirit goes to chase him down, and he's running further into zone. But Wire coming, wanting for a little bit of the action. It leaves Ibep on his own, and he's blind with all of Wire bullets and trigger fingers pointed towards him. Miwa's down, but so's Kayep. That means there's Squad 10's down to a 2. And Mr's in between them. And they finish the job here on Mr. Inori's down in the distance. It won't be the end for Inori if they do take him out. Oh, he didn't manage it! Oh, beautiful!
Gosh, great shots. Dan still left alive there. Does use his ultimate, does get a kill and a finish.
He is left alone now, though, in this lobby. Look at the players that he's about to run into. We see Furious over there. Faker in that direction. Furious is not in there over there anymore. Faker took him out.
And we've got Sniper Elite as a solo pulling the zone the absolute maximum distance here. A lot of players are still actually going to have to contend with that. We're going to see, oh man, Beast is low there, KM's low, having to fight on the edge of zone. And Nori, Dan, they're going to hold the edge, but it's going to push up quick, Dan. You got to be a little bit careful in this one here. KM is for sure going down here.
And there he does as predicted. The Prophet. He wants those kills. He's trying to stay up there on that board. He doesn't care that the zone is nipping at his feet, but he's ran into the den of attack, and he wasn't expecting that. They managed to get some free shots off on him before he has to duck out. He does get away, but I doubt attack are going to let him get away freely.
Yeah, that would have been definitely a hard one for them to not follow up on there. They are pushing outside of zone, and now it is just up to the player who pulled zone there, Sniper Elite, but we're gonna have to see if they can pull off something spectacular in a sec.
And it looks like Faker's got this one. He said, wait for it, guys. I got this guy on the edge. And Mbappe as well gets his kill on and revenges himself for that game 1 there, Josh. Brilliant play from attack.
all around, yeah, definitely can't argue with that one there. Just great positioning. I gotta say they were the team that had the best positioning after the zone got pulled, but it was just honestly a situation of I don't think any of the teams even accounted for it or expected it at all, especially for it to go that far.
No, they definitely didn't look like that was, even as it was coming in, as we said, Dan was not prioritising moving, he was more prioritising those kills to his demise. He wasn't looking in front, and he was just, I don't think there was much he could have done though from the position he was in from there, with attack just waiting, knowing that those teams had to run, and just into the jaws they climbed, and they clamped down and take game number 2 here.
Yeah, a very even kill distribution across ATTK though. 3 kills apiece. You can definitely see that in Inori's side there. Very, not necessarily very Dan-sided, but 7 kills, obviously. I think the kill leader in this game here, 6 on Immortalized, was very close. Saw him and his fancy driving there as well. Yeah, definitely very top-sided on this match here.
Yes, very fun game to watch. And the third game has been decided, chat, while you were watching that game. And we can reveal that to you now. So your map 2 is done. And the winner was Sunset City. With 38 votes, 57% of those votes, you voted for Sunset City for the third and final map. And Josh is getting away and getting that one started up right now. And I guess while we wait, seeing as it is that time, we might as well just pull up your footage from earlier and just watch a bit of that until that lobby fills up, guys.
Cool.
Let's pull that up for you. Have any of you watched anyone else playing the beta in chat? There's been a fair few people. There's been a lot of Chinese players playing it on Twitch as well. I'll just carry on from where we left off.
You take that, send it. Up top here. On the bridge.
Yeah, with Josh, you're gonna get a lot of duck side. User QH6GW.
Yeah. They're both coming my way.
Come on.
They're separated, I believe.
能够成为全太阳系最有钱的。有人砸场，请求增援。
Oh, one's down, but I'm down.
She's hurt, half white.
One more. Oh,
Good.
good shit. I love you, brother.
Nor did I. I didn't get any mail at all.
I was going towards the res just in
nothing.
case, but I think
Cat.
you guys are better than that. Somebody resing in front of you though?
Oh, it's Josh and Terra and Pew playing. Unfortunately, I didn't get a ticket in,
Hi, guy.
but they're saying that it feels real smooth, real nice. The guns feel real nice.
What do you mean no? Who does that? It's a guy.
Oh, Dan. Inori's Dan. Or a different Dan.
I want to try these different sites.
This was fun.
Is this a sniper?
That's a huge.
Oh, that can't go on that.
他们的表姐还会失踪。
Wait with you.
I don't know. I'm just sat here watching.
Thanks, fam.
Also, I tried to get in with the combined chat and it just tried to get my...
Yeah, I think they're down here somewhere. Yeah, right here.
I know.
我们离下个安全赛区很近。
It asked me to
Crack.
put my camera up, so I don't think that's the right thing, is it?
大家中场休息会儿吧。
I just want the chats joined.
对手被我
So it's not the knock function.
All right, I got one down. They're buzzing. They just buzzing.
Okay.
Josh, I'm safe. You can come get me if you want to.
They're back here.
If you want to.
他们的表演还会
It is knock.
Gotcha, there.
Okay.
Hang around me there.
I got it.
Oh, I can't just
Oh
do
yeah,
it that
better
way. That's fine.
gameplay. Yes, sir.
Hello, Dan.
Oh, you won? You gonna finish, Maggie?
Right here. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot onto you. Oh, we got.
Oh, I'm dead, bro.
Oh no!
Tragic.
Oh, so close, bro.
I was playing a little too quick, a little too close. My bad.
Oh, good,
I was feeling myself.
Alright, I gotta
Let's see.
change some graphics settings around here.
Got a new banner. Let's go.
100 diamonds, bro. I'm rolling in it.
Okay.
Come on, tell me that's level
What's the thing
6.
So far, dude, I'm on default settings. and it
I'm level
feels
6,
nice,
guys.
Not gonna lie.
So do I.
So
You guys want to play first person or third person?
It's up to you.
Do you guys want to play first person or third person?
Cool with either.
Let's try third.
I've been thinking about you.
I'm stuck loading. 46%. I'll see how this goes.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Moy Moy, man.
Oh, nice.
I can't tell who's the jump master. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I'm jump master. That's red. I don't know where Blue Zone's at. Oh, it's way
Okay.
out there. You want to wait
Um,
that long, or we want to drop Middle City?
I'm not even in there, brother. To be honest with you.
Hell, you got the lag thing on your thing. Oh no. Oh, bro.
I'm gonna try to alt F4 if I can. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Task manager.
I'm just gonna land us, and hopefully you make it back.
Yeah. Okay. Start.
Hopefully we get back by then.
Let's see.
Well, here's that PDW for whoever wanted to see it. Oh my god.
Oh no. It took me out of the game, bro. Oh, I might be coming back. I'm here.
Help me.
Where are you at? Oh,
Help me, daddy. I'm down here fighting demons. Nah, I'm alright. I got kind of sketchy there for a second. Oh, someone else is next to me.
yeah, I'm at-
Oh, that's you. Never mind. Gold up. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm trying this VSS.
Yeah, someone is next to us. In front of me.
Yep, Momo.
That thing took off quick. She went around the right. I think I'm
Yep.
gonna go around right. Like far right. There's no way she's chilling back here, yeah?
Up here. Too.
Okay, okay. I'll be coming. I'm gonna take a zip. Oh no. Hang on, brother. Hang on, brother. Stay alive. I'm taking this
Try my
magical
best.
zip. Did you kill him?
Nope.
Okay, okay. Do you know where he's at?
Up top.
Oh, I'm walking right in the open.
Oh, my dino's going for somebody. No, okay.
Oh, they just res.
We're in the
You
movie
rewatching
theater.
as well,
I'm
huh?
sitting right
Yeah.
next to them, eating popcorn, guys. Don't worry.
There'll be
Like,
more
if you
of that
imagine
to
Duck
come
Side
as
eating
well.
popcorn, that's me.
There'll be more of that to come as well, guys. More of Josh is going to get himself acquainted with that map. We're going to be looking around, exploring all the nooks and crannies, making sure you're ready for when that update drops. So look out for that.
Game is good to go, by the way. If you haven't moved over.
Okay, so that is the third and final game tonight. ListerBungi, Joshua, Legend Scrims. Here we go. You vote for this one, Sunset City. And Todd's Hot Rod becomes a hot zone. Look how many teams we've got here.
It's it makes so much sense that it's such a contested area. You get so much shields so quickly in such a quick amount of time if you get this area. We're seeing AMR just playing the outside ridge almost there, just trying to have a chance at surviving. But we also move over to Review. This is another place for the exact same reason. You got some shields to your north, and you have some kind of to your north, I guess northeast and northwest, and you're kind of set between the two.
You are Riverview. It is a great place, and we go over to... This isn't Carnival, is it? No,
This is one of the hot zones there.
it is. It's usually a
Kinda
resource
north, actually,
centre.
kind of
isn't
just
it?
to
Yeah.
the east of Riverview there.
The inside of the building threw me for a moment there. It's been a... I think sometimes this place can be a
super
resource
common.
area.
I know they have one of those by one of the places with the dock, kind of on the Carnival side, obviously, but in the middle of the map, you know what I mean? They have one of those.
Yeah. It's very familiar. Welcome in, Loak. Hello. Privyet.
Ooh, man.
Oh, scaring. Telenaso didn't even use the jet flash there. Just mowed down. They are alone though. And look who it is. Squad number 5. Attack.
Uh-oh.
The squad name's kind of like a directive. You see a player, you just have to
Yeah.
attack.
It really does seem that way. Starting off strong there, knowing when to shoot, knowing when to reposition. That's always one of those things that is also so helpful. They're pushing so aggressive, but you see that they're pushing from multiple angles so that they can cover for each other. Make sure that there's kind of like no soldier left alone in that kind of way. So continue the aggression towards Tin Man now.
They're bullying out of this zone and making it theirs. These rooftops are always good for doing assaults, and with those bow bombs making it easier to chase out
definitely.
Desi Bro, who was looking upwards. Gets his head blown off.
Should have have been looking up to the sky. Now he's looking down at the ground. Very unfortunate. We're seeing Killabot getting chased down there. Actually, no, this is Killabot hunting somebody there now. They're just looting. But this is the blue zone, so maybe they got some extra good stuff off of that person there.
Jolly comes to join the party as well, and it's a leisurely walk in Sunset City.
Oh, not
Look, they're
even
doing a little
looted.
dance for us now.
Gold box was still there. Gosh, go back, guys. Take a look. There's stuff there, I promise. There's no chance everything's looted.
He looks a bit
I'm
upset
tempted to
about
go back there and loot myself. I am.
Go on, get away. Hold it.
Meant
I'll
more.
hold the casting desk down for you. Get in Sunset City. Go on. Meanwhile, roll it on by.
Where's
Not
it? Teleport over there real fast.
yeah. Doesn't care that he's come across a demigod. I'll shoot you down and send you back to the sky with a kick
Man.
and another kick. Watch out though, Miwa. Look who's behind you. It's attack. It's Mbappe in a syrup truck. Death by syrup? Yes, it
man.
is. Mbappe taking names.
Gosh, driving in like immortalized there almost. Gotta watch out.
What's that? Look what is going on with Inori at the back. They know where those XP devices is. Got themselves red shields already. No fear.
They really must play very similar how me and Judd used to play this map. We would just get red shields, gosh, so quickly. If you have those vehicles, you can rotate around so quick. Oh, Ren, very unfortunate. Trying to play invisible, but mostly playing on their knees.
It is another mobile player. I think he's with
Look at
Tifa. We can see squad number 10 is alone. He's gone up towards the north side of the map. As we roll over to that bridge, it can be difficult with these rotates getting across these bridges sometimes. It can be halt a few teams. King Von tries to fly in. Sinwar tries to track him, but it's not quite working for him. King Von getting a chance now to maybe res. No, Sinwar. Make sure he's not allowed to. Mr. Nasty tries to revenge his teammate.
There's little things that you can really see between a player that really tells their game sense and just how they play that there. You just saw Sinwar slide over, but he slided a little left just so he could make sure that he slided and got positioned enough in a way where he could jump up on top of the truck so he'd have a safe peek there. There's just the little things like that where they're, you're thinking of, don't just W key, you gotta think of that peek. So, just those little things that you see once in a while, you're like, that's definitely a good player right there. So, good on Sinwar.
And in contrast, the way Mr. Nasty kind of beeline for that truck, so he was able to quite easily predict where he was going to be. And with Sinwar's movement, he just made mincemeat out of him. Anoris Panjay makes his rotation into zone now. They did have a tarantula out earlier, firing across the river, and they're teams 10 they've split here, and Ren's back up. That's the Phantom that got shot in the back. They're on the hunt for Ren.
Oh, no.
He's not going to be in here for long. He barely scratches Dan. And Ren gets knocked down, and Miwa in a firefight in the middle of the road with Desi Pro. A bow against the Maggie. Well, that fancy footwork didn't do too well for him there. Miwa standing his ground and able to mow him down over the brow of the hill. Comes the Ember. He uses that ult to zone out Miwa.
For what it's worth, his fancy footwork didn't get him that win in the fight, but I mean, it definitely did make that fight last a little bit longer. If he was fortunate enough to have his teammates left alive there, it definitely would have given maybe just enough time there, but unfortunately, all alone in that situation.
Yeah, Amwar just a little too slow to have made that help, and Inori on the bottom side of the zone, and the killer bot comes towards them in a hovercraft. He just wanted to go for a drive.
Not get to do that at all. Team 7, final boss, KM. We've seen those two both tonight. CH rounding out that lineup. We did see them have to res a little bit earlier, just in that town they are in right now. And now they're going to rotate across the water. Team 2, so glad they have that hoverboat.
Yeah, this is going to be... They put themselves in a brilliant position to be able to just fend back anyone who tries to get across the water. And Zumi Blast is going to be the first one to succumb to the fortified Inori. The rest of 13's got to make their way across here. Jolly gets pipped off.
What it's like to be Jolly? Oh, that's not what you want to be. Let's see how it feels to be this team now.
KM, are you a good swimmer?
Like you said, right? Gotta hope. But it's one of those things where you said earlier, you know, Inori, they were smart to get positioned, get there early, and now they've just got such a free chance to just pick at these guys as they try to rotate. Panjay rotating a little bit in the open, but it's not really something they've got to worry about. These guys aren't a threat to them. How are they going to even follow up on a kill if they were to even get one? Whereas, you know, at this point, they know, Inori knows these guys have to rotate. Inori, they could just chill for all they care. They could just wait it all out. They could just hang out.
Yep, and that's exactly what it looks like they're going to do. Just watch their movements, and then make sure they're in position to stop them from making that crossing.
And it looks like they're almost potentially mirroring them in a little bit there on Mister's side here. Potentially going to hop in the car. They could just go hunt them down, or maybe now just going to look for a fight, going to play aggressive and just try to stick together at this point. Oh, look at Panjay. He knows. We know.
We know what's about to come. Around the corner, Mister goes headlong with the syrup truck. Saves it for later and brings out the gun. Final boss has made it across the bank. CH drops down to the water. Gonna be able to see him though there, Inori. They're fended off on the bank. They've got to make their way up here. Final boss tries, but he's denied. CH gets knocked and it scares Final boss a little. He's heading for the water. It's not really where you want to be. KM's still on the other side of the bank. And Final boss is knocked out and KM's in the zone. And Inori just hold the bridge. We see you, KM. Oh, maybe not quite. They don't quite know where he is.
They at least have an idea. They probably didn't see him rotate across there in the situation. I mean, there is a little bit of a hill. Trying to go around, look for just an angle. Maybe thinking, did he get out somehow? I mean, for what it's worth, there is always the opportunity. They could just try to wait and look in the sky and see if a res comes out. But, oh gosh, they saw the smoke. That's for sure.
And they head off. And KM left in the zone. Just as it ticks away for him. Up at Power Tree Station. Someone else on red shields.
On the map there as well.
Hello there, James and Ripgod FPS. Welcome in. I've seen a lot more messages from you lately, Ripgod. You've been a busy boy.
Oh, big fan.
Josh, you're good at
Hopefully
predicting
you're
these
doing
things.
well,
Where's that? Oh, it's already dropped. It dropped there in Iris.
I would have guessed probably just around there. Irish Ranch, right outside there. Definitely a prime spot for that one to land. Always a consistent spot. It honestly lands there a lot, I'll be honest. Look at Inori. They've got themselves positioned in a great spot. So many different angles they can peek from there. Not a lot of cover to approach from either. ATTK losing all their shields. 12 kills to their name though, so definitely not a team that you can let roam freely.
It definitely comes down to this one between Attack and Inori. They're 1 for 1, but Wire, the thorn in the side, coming in from the zone. Out comes the Tarantula, pushes back Sinwar. And
oh no!
He's in a dangerous position between got away by the skin of his teeth. And Uris Banjay wants this kill though. Make sure Sidwar is out and Mbappé's down, and now it's Faker alone. And Faker's blinded, and he shoots him down. And Attacker not going to take this one, but Inori could take 2 tonight.
This Team 16 lineup, AZ there coming in from behind. Was a little bit of a thorn there. Now we're seeing the War Falcon getting utilized here. Not something we see used all the time here. We're going to see the Tifa player there getting into the high ground. Definitely a good spot to rotate into. It's not in the zone, however.
And will Ewin wait for that player? His team are getting shredded. It's only him alone. It's in Irish Ranch. He has other things to attend to. We roll on down. And Nori's... It's between Wire and Nori now, really. We saw that Tifa player is alone, and there's a duo... Oh no, that's the full team. K are managing to get Final Boss and CH back in, despite being... held up on that bridge.
That is impressive. That is some great resilience on KM's side there. Unfortunately, Wire losing Furious, and now we're going to see the drop getting just gifted to Team 2 there. Probably Dan going to be grabbing that one there, potentially getting himself an Arbiter. Hit some crispy shots with that one.
These teams now just putting a distance between themselves. It's alerted each other to where they are. They have a car as well to just make that a little bit easier for themselves. Wire. There's a fight going on down the middle between 7 with the unfinished business. Mr. takes down CH again and says stay down this time. Banjay and Mr. rolling towards Final Boss and KM. Freedom and Miwa staying out of there. Tifa moves in on the outside of the zone. We'll see if he comes into play at any point. But KM getting tagged this time. It's a fight in the barn.
Close.
There's a fire in the barn and it's ablaze. Down goes KM.
Stun connecting. Wire. Freedom's lost a lot of HP. The Ember ultimate does come out there, slows things down just a little bit here. The scan gonna make things a little bit more concerning for Panjay. His position is revealed, and now we're gonna see Freedom getting taken out there, but Dan getting traded evenly. But unfortunately, Panjay has that angle, and Miwa gets finished off there. And now they're gonna get this res off, and it's kind of just a situation to see if any of the teams around will be able to act. I think it is. Oh gosh, we've actually got a fight over here. Team 16 and Team 10, the last 2 players left alive here. Tifa gonna take out AZ.
Oh, nice!
Solidifies a second.
He hit up there, but the E-Win was waiting for Tifa to roll in, and now it just comes down to what he can do to just fend off. Mister goes after him in the car. Let's just final showdown for Tifa. It's as good as Anori's. Tries to get the bombs out, but Mister takes him out. But a beautiful bit of play from Anori there. Just like to draw attention to how quickly as a unit they clicked on when Dan was down on that rooftop. Mister obviously knew that he was up there on that roof, and he dropped that Ember ultimate to make sure he was covered and got that res quickly. Even though they knew that they were down to just the last one on there, and it was still just ready in there now, so... Well done, Inori.
Oh, definitely agreed. Very well played. 21 kills to their name there. Obviously, as you said, very experienced on this map there. They had red shields, like, oh gosh, it was significantly before anyone. It was, honestly, it might have been before the first zone had completely closed. This whole lineup on red shields. So definitely making sure to take advantage of their early rotates. And then from there, they were just trying to take every single fight just because they know they have that advantage. They have that aggression that they take advantage of in every single situation. So just all around amazing job from Inori and Mr. 718 coming in here as a bit of a substitute today.
Let's play a game of what if there with Inori, because some of the teams would have chased KM and stayed there potentially. Do you think they'd have lost the game if they'd done that, if they'd stayed around and they'd not made that early rotation? They sort of left him.
It really depends. I think they were doing a great job of being at least reasonably quiet about the situation. After they had got them there, they weren't putting on necessarily shots, inviting Wire or anyone else to try to approach and cause a situation where they were in a disadvantage. If a team did show up and they were like taking the high ground in Irish Ranch, that could have been difficult for a rotate out of there. And if that happened, it could have cost them the game. But taking the chance to just... decide, you know what, let's play for position. They got themselves into that barn, which obviously was a very crucial position to have. And they were able to just take control. They did lose some players here and there, but at the end of the day, it's coming out with the win is really what matters.
Definitely is, and they take the win. They definitely did. Well done there, Honore.
Gotta look at the score. Don't want to forget about that.
Let's make sure we got those scores down. Who's it? Did Rookie take the most kills in that one? I think he got himself on 9 there.
Wait, really?
He definitely did.
Oh man, what a slayer! Gosh, I didn't realize we had talented mods like that. Gosh, well, I mean, I just remembered I'm a mod, so never mind. No wonder. I realized there's probably now I think about it, there's probably like a little bit of a skill level included into your recruitment process there, Lister, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd like, as Porky said as well, that's a random mobile squad he's on as well. So
yeah, man, what a gamer.
Yeah.
Why is it Tifa signed up for these? Gosh, might be on first place after week 1 after that kind of performance. Who would have known?
That,
Rookie.
Tifa.
What
Yeah.
a guy.
Slayer award goes to. That would bring us back over. So it's just that did wrap up for us there. So that means we are about to finish there. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything. This is usually the... You saw me in the beta. In his chat, in JD's chat, you probably did. I've been checking out everybody's stream who's got that beta, Falcon. So, you come over from JD. I'm going to open the floor up to Josh. He's usually got something to say at a time like this.
Let's see. I usually do. You're not wrong. For what it's worth, guys, I am personally going to go take a quick little nap. I'm going to be honest, guys. If there's one great thing to say about the game, is that the game, Farlight 84, is going to make you want to play it again. I mean, I know when I first started playing this game, I had the drive to play this game, grind it for hours and hours. Guys, I got back out of bed. I played until like late into the night, and I got back out of bed because I wanted to play some more. So just that feeling of wanting to grind, feeling that need to play the game. If you've ever felt that before about Farlight 84, I promise you're going to be feeling it again. And it's just one of those things where I'm so hyped for the community. I'm so hyped for everyone to get their hands on this game and just get to experience, get to show it off to all your friends, get to show it off to the community. It's just such a great time to be a Farlight 84 fan. And obviously, I know a lot of people are feeling anxious, thinking, oh, the update might get delayed, this and that. I think the game is in a state where it is going to be ready to go. And I mean, the version that we're playing right now isn't even the final version as far as I'm concerned. I know they've been hyping up Nora, all that kind of stuff. So there's still more things to come. And with that in mind, just get ready, guys. Just get ready to play. Get ready to grind. I promise you, it is looking to be a good time and a good future for the game.
Yeah. As I said as well, we will be streaming on the various channels, the Legend Scrims and this channel, with maybe exploring some POIs, giving you guys some tips and things. And of course, every Friday we're here playing these scrims. So get yourself in the Discord server if you're not already. There it is. I just dropped it in chat, www.legendscrims.com, to get yourself registered, track all of your kills and the wins, get yourself with your clan in there, and so the best practice that you're gonna get before the update does finally drop there. But yeah, it looks like good things are coming from Farlight.
I can't wait for it to drop, though. Like, we're gonna be getting right in there. We're gonna be doing what we can to make sure that there is competitive games going on each week for everyone to play. I cannot wait. I'm hoping that competitive just blows up from here and we can have such a great future. So keep looking forward to it, guys. Make sure you join the Legend Scrims Discord, one and only. There's no other Discord like that there. Obviously, there might be ones with similar sounding names, but none of them represent the Farlight community just as well as us. And obviously, for the esports community in general, we are here. We are here to support and appreciate everyone sticking around and hyping us up and being just so supportive of us. Obviously, we've got this name. We've been doing everything we can to make sure that we are here. And nothing can replace us and nothing will be able to imitate us.
Yes, it will. Well, we're going to leave you guys here, but we will be Wretched Legend Scrums. Yeah, Porky. We'll leave you here, though. Thanks for showing up and competing in these. We'll be here back at the same time next week, and there will be a few more streams potentially in the week coming forwards. But until then, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Josh, and we'll see you soon.